Hey Ratbags, it's Jade. Quick one from me as I'm meant to be on holiday, but they launched a brand new patch 1.04 and it's fixing a whole ton of stuff. Creature cards in the data tab are now sorted by creature tier. The game report card no longer requires mutations to be unlocked for 100% completion, as at least one mutation requires a multiplayer to unlock. So that will solve the problem of people complaining that in single player you couldn't actually get 100% scorecard at the end of the game. Kind of feel like they could have maybe just done all the other mutations have to be gotten. But anyway, it's a moot point. Or at least make it level 1 that you get. Creature balance changes. Spiders are no longer immune to poison and instead have 25 to 90% poison resistance depending on species tier. Black Widows being the exception, which is still fully immune to poison. I pointed this out last time, a lot of you guys did as well. You know, in real life, apparently Black Widows can actually kill a lot of other spiders, and there's a whole host of spiders that kill other spiders with their poison or venom. So it looks like they've made that choice to make it that way. This is the second time they've messed around with this, but I feel like this is a good one. I'm guessing maybe like the Broodmother's still going to be 90% resistant, but maybe things like the Spiderlings will be 25% resistant, or the Orb Weavers. Black Widow no longer immune to venom. So that's really interesting. They've made it you can't poison a Black Widow with your poison builds, but if you do manage to go ahead and get the Black Widow dagger, that does venom damage, right? So you'll be able to kill other Black Widows a lot quicker or easier. Increase the Mant's phase-based damage reduction by 20%. The Mantis is now easier to stun, so yeah, they've made that boss easier. Tick Mahoney damage reduced by 15%. Oh no, I feel like this kind of weapon was a bit weak sauce. Admittedly, I'd only tried it in my Let's Play playthrough today or last night, and I felt like it wasn't given enough health. So they've kind of nerfed it even more. Maybe I guess people were finding ways to make it OP, or it just simply was a lot better than other stuff. They've nerfed the Widow Dagger. Damage is now reduced by 10%. It still felt like poison builds were massively OP. But then again, by the time you get to that stage, when you've basically done everything in the game, maybe it should be the case that you can be OP. But either way, they've reduced it by 10%. And yeah, they've gone to town. They've realised that poison build was a little bit OP. Base damage on most poison effects, player and enemy, reduced by about 10%. The Broodmother Club Apex Predator now applies venom instead of poison, so it bypasses immunities and resistances. Now this is really interesting. So if you get the Broodmother Club weapon, it will now apply venom, and that might be one of the better weapons now to go up against the Black Widows. Meaning it's going to be the apex weapon to kill all other bugs that have any kind of poison resistance, i.e. all spiders from now on. Mantis Scythe now costs 25% less stamina to swing. The Black Ox Armor's overbearing effect proc chance with a full set upped from 30% to 80%. It did feel like Black Ox Armor was still just a little bit weak sauce. That's a massive buff though, you can see 30 to 80% is huge. Black Ox Armor set bonus now adds much more stun damage to melee charge attacks. Yeah, it did feel like it was still just a bit too really specialist as a build. Holding that charge attack just wasn't doing enough. So that's a good idea. I like that. I like the idea of that one. Prod Smacker damage increased by 50%. So they really want you to get that Prod Smacker and go into town using the Black Ox Armor. Hold the button to do the attack. Unleash that electricity. And yeah, stun creatures super quick. Moth Armor set ranged cut effect proc chance with a full set up from 15 to 60. Moth Armor ranged cut effect rescaled from 10 damage per second for 10 seconds to 20 damage per second for 5 seconds. So you get 100 damage points over 5 seconds instead of 100 damage over 10 seconds. So obviously an improvement. They tripled the stun value of the Sour Battle Axe. It has felt a bit weak sauce. So it's making that final weapon that you can get actually have more of a worth. B Armor's bow stun effectiveness doubled. This is cool, making sure that some of the early game armors, they're not going to be completely redundant, as it's going to take quite a while to get that moth set, so this is good. Ladybird Shields block free attack now applies to all attacks for 5 seconds instead of clearing on the first attack after it triggers. So that's really cool. It shouldn't take up, I think, any of your stamina. Compliant Badge now base heal reduced from 10 HP to HP, so I guess yeah, just a small nerf. Mantis Trinket grants stamina on critical hit 100% of the time instead of 50% of the time. Okay, so it's finally making it worth it if you can get the Mantis Trinket. Again, still some of you were reporting it took hundreds of goes, doing it in creative mode or whatever, and some of you are saying you got it on like on the 5th try. You also get extra stamina gained now whenever you get a critical hit using the Mantis Trinket It's increased from 20 to 50. Mutation balance changes. Corporate kickbacks 100% lifesteal effect now works on all attacks for 5 seconds after activation instead of just the first attack. Yeah, that's good. It did feel like a lot of these boss mutations just weren't OP enough considering their boss rewards. Natural Explorer movement speed increase changed from 3, 6 and 10% to 20, 35 and 50%. That is massive. That is crazy big. So you'll be moving at 50% of the speed if you've gone and found, I think it's 80 of the locations in Grounded. That is just ridiculous. But I'm all for it. Maybe it solves, short term for at least, people crying about getting across the map. Me included, running around has become a little bit tiresome. And no, I'm not building 20 million zip line towers everywhere. But Natural Explorer is going to get disabled when fighting creatures. So you won't be able to use it just to run away or run rings around creatures. It's literally to get you from A to B quicker. So yeah, go and find every location on the map till that third one triggers. So they've put all flavoured arrows now crafting stacks of 10 for one piece of candy or salt. I'm sure before, was it 5 or was it more than that? Gas and super gas arrows now crafting stacks of 5 for one gas super gas sack. And super venom arrows now crafting stacks of 10 for one super venom gland. A few quick fixes as well. A crash that occurred when eating or drinking items, charging up a magic staff or opening up the map screen. And now something that was stopping people getting 100% on their scorecard. The missing 6 miscellaneous note, the mixing rig, has now been placed in the yard for pickup. I'm not 100% sure, but I swear this was in the rubbish pile. Correct me if I'm wrong on that, and people were still picking it up, but it just wasn't counting towards it. But if not, I'll try and do a video when I get back and show you guys where it is. The game report card now checks for the correct number of scab pickups and yard data. So it should mean you should be able to get 100%. And clients who disconnect or save while incapacitated but not dead will no longer lose their equipment when they rejoin. They've nerfed the little fix, the problem that was allowing us to go up zip lines when interacting with them. Drag and drop operations are cancelled when you die to prevent item duplication. RIP, you naughty people out there doing that. Bomb arrows now properly deal damage when launched from a fully charged bow shot. Bomb arrows now properly deal damage when under the effect of quick draw, the set bonus of the antlion armor set. Waft emitter rage bar properly fills up again. They've improved creature navigation issues around the trash biome. And they've upgraded magic staves, actually increasing the damage done from them. Yes! So there we go. Magic builds are back on the menu, people. So there we go, guys. I am now off. I won't be back until Wednesday. I'm going to London, my old hometown, with my kids and having some days off. Going to visit the Tower of London, eat some eels and jelly, and a bunch of other stereotypical London things. I have got content coming for you, though. The never added video is coming tomorrow. I'm going to make this live for members now if you want to watch it straight away. Part 2 will be on Sunday or Monday. And in between, you've got 2 Let's Play videos. And just a big, huge thank you. We're nearly at 6 million views already for this channel. We've hit 18,000 subscribers. We're well on our way to having the best month I've ever had, including my 177,000 subscribers I've got on my older survival channel. Previously, the best month I ever had was when Grounded first came out back in 2020. And yeah, we're well on our way to beating that on the second channel, which is crazy given the amount of subscribers I've got. So thank you so much. When I turn from holiday, I'm going to start doing community streams every Saturday. I'm going to start checking out some of your bases, doing some events and just having some fun. And yeah, I'm going to carry on my Let's Play series and lots of guides still coming. But thank you so much for the support. And that's it. I'll see you rat bags soon.